Hey everybody, we got our Monsterbass. This is the December box. This is the regional box for the Pacific Northwest Mountain Prairie region. Not real happy about the title of this region, as I reside in the state of Kansas, but actually, all in all, over the last several months, I would say that I'm fairly pleased with the offerings in these boxes. I would say it'd be nice if we had maybe a representative from the state of Kansas that could help these guys figure out what region we belong in, and maybe help out with that. I know they got some Oklahoma guys, but that is another region, so I'm not sure who they have in this Pacific Northwest Mountain Prairie region, but I have a feeling they're from a little bit further north and probably a little bit further west. Anyways, gonna get that off my chest. Excited about the December Monsterbass box. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Does it smell good? What does it smell like? Crankbaits? We got a jig in there? What is it? What is it? Oh no. Lala wants to help out. Alright, here we go. Month of December right here. First thing I'm seeing says Hellboy. This is by Bass Hick. I believe we've gotten a frog from them. This is a 0 to 3 foot diving, ½ ounce. I don't know what to call these type of bills. It's kind of like a square bill with a extra lip on there. This pattern kind of reminds me of the what was it? I believe Mystery Tackle Box did a special run of square bills that looked very similar to this craw pattern, but I like it. I do like it. I've seen a lot of people throwing this style of crankbait. I haven't ever thrown one myself. It says, okay, yeah, nothing specific about this bait. This is Lava Craw. I do like the paint job on it though. Those baits that I was talking about, I saw them and I wanted to get some of them, so I'm kind of glad I got this one. So kind of a shad wrap body, but then you've got that weird square bill lip on there. So cool. Bass Hick. It's a company that these Monsterbass guys have been working with quite a bit. So I don't think I've thrown any of their crankbaits, but I definitely want to give this one a try. Like the color. Next one is going to be this Lunker Hunt / 12S. This is the Impact series, and it's a suspending jerkbait. I'm happy about that because the last jerkbait that I got from Monsterbass was a floating jerkbait, and the water temperature is already in the low 40s, I think. Yeah, the water temperature is already in the low 40s here, so that floating jerkbait, I wasn't able to really work it slow enough. So being that this is a deep diving, suspending jerkbait, I feel like we'll get some better use out of that. This would be like a yellow perch color. It says 0 to 12 feet printed right on the belly. I do like that. So when I'm in my box, I can look and see, okay, 0 to 12 feet, this is the one I want to throw. Or so it'd be cool if everybody did that. I tend to do that to them afterwards with like a Sharpie. So I like that the diving depth is actually printed on the bait. So this is the Impact series /12S. S probably for suspending, 12 for the depth. It all makes sense. And then what is this called? This is called It doesn't give me a color. unless I'm just missing something there. Okay, here's another jerk bait, a herky jerky. Herky jerky by Vicious. So this is the second Vicious crankbait that we've got. This thing looks pretty good. Blackjack. I like that. Real vibrant chrome. Oh wow, that's awesome. Look at that pink belly. That is really cool. I have a feeling the smallmouth would really like that. It is a fairly small profile bait, so you know, when they're wanting something a little bit smaller and they're a little bit more shallow. What is the diving depth on this thing? It's 100 millimeters long. I don't know, probably, you know, sub 5 foot, I would think. So if I could find, I got some smallmouth near me here. I feel like they would really like that. And that chrome with the black top, that's really nice. I like that. I'm a big fan. So far we've got 3 crankbaits, 2 jerkbaits, and then that square bill looking thing. I don't know what to call that. What do you guys call that? I don't know what to call those. I know like 6 Cents makes them. I think Strike King maybe has one now. This is the Rabid Baits Foxtail. And it's like a little Ned bait with some like marabou or whatever coming out of the top. So that's a pretty cool idea. Put this on a little Ned head and then you're just sitting there and that marabou is just going to kind of be going back and forth in the water, you know, so any sort of movement in the water column, any sort of current is going to give that action, even if you're just dead sticking it. So I haven't done a lot of bass fishing in the winter, so I don't know, but it looks like something that you could definitely get bit on. And in the red color, just like on the Hellboy here, you know, they say is good in the wintertime. So that would definitely be a couple baits to try out. Okay, frog. This is from Catch Outdoors again. We got that underspin from them. I did like the underspin. I talked a lot of smack on it before I caught a fish on it, but I did like it. This one in December. Oh man, that thing is sharp. Really is sharp. December, not really sure why we got this in a December box. I do know I saw a video where the Monsterbass guy was talking about this being their iCast box or something like that. All these baits are going to be new for 2021. So I'm assuming that's why we got this thing, not because we're going to go fish it in the month of December. So that hook is ridiculously sharp. It's a smaller profile and I like that it's a shad color. So I'll throw it. You know, I'm sure I'll find a time and a place to throw this thing. You know, it's just a little, they call it the saber toad from Catch Outdoors. Cool. Not something I'm going to throw in December, but I'll put it away for spring. Okay, Big Bite Baits. This is, the color is Tilapia Magic, okay. And 4.5 BFE. Okay, so I do know best flipping bait ever, I believe is what that stands for. Okay, so it's almost like a tube style body there. That's cool. And then you've got this single flapper. It almost looks like it was meant to be split in half, but it's not. You've got a couple little appendages up here, but it's just one big flappy tail. And this is tilapia magic. So this is like a green pumpkin, blue flake, there's some gold and black. I actually really like this color. But this is very different. So apparently, as I just recalled, this is going to be new for 2021, and here we got it, you know, in December. So we'll be out there flipping this thing before everybody else gets a chance to, you know, inform the fish about this best flipping bait ever. That's kind of cool. I'm really trying to keep an open mind with monster bass because I've hated on them quite a bit over the last several months. So I like the idea, okay? All right, I'm coming around. Awesome. Okay, this is awesome. So we have a Ned head, and this is going to be from Super K Jigs. Just a little mushroom style Ned head and Ned jig. It doesn't say the size on the packaging. Let's see. Okay, we got a sticker. Let's see if we have any info on the baits here. Big Bite Baits, Super K, Fish Outdoors. No, it doesn't say. Probably, you know, quarter, 3/16, something like that. Let's rig it up on here and see what it looks like. So there you go. That looks pretty good. Almost looks like that thing was made for that worm. I'm definitely gonna throw that for sure. All right, seems like we got a lot of baits. I got one, got the worms, we got the hooks, the Hellboy, frog, the vicious. This is spinning jerk bait. We got quite a bit. Okay, so here we have the Excite Baits High Floater. It's a green pumpkin, little 5-inch Senko style worm. Seems like it'd have some pretty good action. So so I'm just remembering, I did see a video and it said something about these all being new baits. So obviously a Senko is, you know, there's never a bad time to throw one of these. Same with, you know, the Ned. I could go out there and catch fish with the Ned right now. Definitely the jerk baits are going to be something that you could go out there and catch fish on. You know, this Hellboy, I'm not really sure if that's like a tight wobble action or whatever, but I mean, you know, when is a square bill, you know, when's a bad time to throw a square bill? So I'm assuming it's going to have a similar action to a square bill. And, you know, you can always find fish shallow, it seems like, especially in the muddy water around here. So, I mean, if you go find some brush up shallow, you know, I think you could flip into that and catch a fish as well. So I think most of these baits, you know, with the exception of the frog, we could probably go out and catch fish on, you know, even this time of year. So I'm pretty excited about the things in this box. I'm going to go out and try to fish some of these baits, and I guess all these baits being new for 2021, you know, the idea is that maybe we'll be able to present them a little bit, something a little bit different, and something they haven't seen before. It seems like there are certain baits out there that the fish see all the time, and if you throw something just a little bit different, you might throw it in the same conditions, you know, the same fish, you know, But if you throw them something a little bit different, then you have a little bit better chance of getting bit. So how many Ned worms have they seen? Sure, but with that little marabou or whatever that hair is, that just might seal the deal. So guys, I do want to thank you for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get these things out on the water just as soon as we can. Might even go hit the pond here this afternoon and throw a couple of these things. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications bell. Let me know what you guys want to see on the next video. I'm thinking we might do a little bit of pond fishing. So anyways, I appreciate you guys staying tuned, and we'll see you on the next one.